What's up, it's Red, and in this video, I'm going to be teaching you when you should buy the warranty or insurance on any product that you buy. I'm going to be showing you the exact calculation you can use to decide whether buying the warranty on anything is worth it. And then I'm going to give you a quick rule of thumb to use so that you never have to do any math. Knowing this is important because as consumers in modern society, we're faced with a lot of complex decisions that we never evolved to make 10,000 years ago when we were growing up on the African savannah. And if you don't know how to make these decisions, it can end up wasting you a lot of money over your life. If you understand everything in this video and apply it in your life, it will be worth literally thousands of dollars to you over your lifetime. So if you end up sticking to the very end, you're gonna know exactly what to do to resolve this issue for you once and for all. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos on building your wealth and increasing your financial knowledge. Now let's get started. A few months ago, I was moving into my new place and the wall was looking pretty empty without a TV. So naturally, I got on the internet and found some article saying that the best bang for my buck was some Vizio TV. So I drove to Best Buy to buy it, and as I was checking out, the cashier asked me if I wanted to buy the Best Buy Extra Warranty. I think it cost something like $80. And I politely declined to buy the warranty because I know what I'm about to teach you in this video. And the cashier just looked at me funny like,
"Are you sure this is protection for your $1,000 TV?
And I walked out of there thinking, man, I don't think that many people know how to make this decision correctly. Even the guy selling the warranty didn't know what he was talking about. And I see this everywhere. When you buy something from Amazon, sometimes they ask you, do you want to buy the extended warranty on that? Or maybe you buy a new grill from Home Depot. Would you like to buy our protection plan for only $20 more? There are all sorts of these examples in our daily lives. And I'm going to teach you how to think about this right after you gently click the like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would really appreciate it. So jumping right in, first I need to give you a quick background on how most companies price their insurance. I'm sure it's no surprise that companies aren't just offering these protection plans out of the goodness of their hearts. They're usually making money off them. And in order to make a profit off this, the companies need to price the insurance so they're taking in more money than they're paying out. There's a key math concept here to understand called expected value. In this case, the expected value is just the average payout for each person that buys the warranty. And if they price the warranty higher than the average payout, they'll make a profit. For example, let's say that 1,000 people are buying a new grill from Home Depot and all 1,000 of them purchase the additional warranty that cost an extra $20. So the company takes in $20,000 of revenue, 1,000 times 20, and out of these 1,000 people that end up buying the warranty, let's say only 50 of them end up needing the warranty and using it. And every time one of these people needs the warranty, it costs the company $200 to send them a new grill. So 50 people costing the company $200 is $10,000 in warranty costs. So the company brings in $20,000 in revenue, pays out $10,000, and that leaves them with $10,000 of profit. So here the expected payout per person is $10, which is just the $10,000 that they paid out divided by the 1,000 people that bought the warranty, $10 payout per person. So as long as the company is pricing this warranty above $10, they will make a profit. Now, don't worry if that was a bit confusing for you. I promise it'll make sense at the end. So let's get into the calculation of how you can actually use this in your life to decide whether buying the warranty or insurance on a product is worth it. And just for clarification, I'm using the terms warranty and insurance interchangeably because a warranty really is just insurance. So in order to do this calculation effectively, you need three things. The first one is the cost of the product you're buying. The second one is the cost of the warranty. And the third one is the probability that you would use the warranty. And all you do is take the cost of the warranty divided by the cost of the product you're buying, and this gives you some percentage. If this number is lower than the probability that you will use the warranty, then you should buy the warranty. If that number is higher, then you shouldn't buy the warranty. To illustrate, let's use another example. Let's say you're planning a trip to Hawaii. The flight costs you $1,000 and the airline is offering you trip insurance for an extra $50. This means if you have to cancel your flight for any reason, you get your $1,000 back, but they still keep the $50. To make this decision, you would take the cost of the insurance, $50, divided by the cost of the flight, $1,000, and that would give you 0.05 or 5%. So if you think the probability that you'll have to cancel the flight is higher than 5%, then you should buy the insurance. If you think the probability is lower than 5% that you'll have to cancel, you should not buy the insurance. It's really that simple. But as you can probably tell, the problem with this is that you usually have no clue what the probability is that you'll need to use the warranty. So to address this, there's a quick rule of thumb you can use so you never have to do any math. The rule of thumb to use is to assume that the companies have correctly priced the insurance with a little bit of profit built in. This means that on average, you're probably making a losing bet anytime you buy insurance. So it makes the most sense to self-insure on most of the products you buy, and this just means that you take on the risk yourself. This will save you a lot of money in the long run. But you might be left asking, does this mean that I don't buy insurance on something ever again? And the answer is no. There are still some things you should buy insurance on despite this, which I'll explain now. Okay, the rule of thumb is that if you're buying anything that would be detrimental to your overall financial health if you lost it or it got destroyed, then you should buy insurance on it. If what you're buying would not be detrimental to your overall financial health if it got destroyed, then you should not buy insurance on it. Now I'm saying actually detrimental to your overall financial health, not just something that you think is kind of expensive. So let's walk through a few examples to see how this would work. Okay, example number 1. Buying some Bose headphones for $300. Would your Bose headphones getting destroyed ever be detrimental to your overall financial health? No, because no matter how bad it gets, you could always use a free or very cheap pair of headphones instead. So you shouldn't really ever buy the warranty on something like Bose headphones. All right, number 2, a new Traeger grill for $1,000. What do you think? It's pretty expensive. Still, the answer is no. If your Traeger broke, you probably wouldn't have a detrimental situation on your hands. The Traeger is more of a luxury item. All right, number 3, what about buying a house? The answer to this one is yes, because most people have a lot of their net worth tied up in their homes. And if your home got destroyed and you lost that whole value, that would usually be detrimental to your overall financial health. So you should almost always have some form of home insurance. Now let's get into some trickier ones. Let's say you have a $20,000 camera and lighting equipment for your professional photography business. Now this one depends. The answer would be yes if getting your camera equipment destroyed would put you completely out of business with no way to make any more income to get that equipment back. But the answer would be no if you have enough money saved up to replace the equipment, and it wouldn't be completely detrimental to your business and income. All right, here's an interesting one. What about buying a car if you are super rich? You have a Ferrari, it's worth $200,000. I don't think that many people understand this, but if you can easily afford to replace your car in the event that it gets totaled, you should only carry liability insurance. Now you might have to fact check me on this one because I don't know specifically how all these companies price their insurance. I'm more speaking as a general principle of when you should or shouldn't buy insurance so that you can start thinking about this appropriately. So those are my examples. Hopefully this helps you understand when it's appropriate to buy insurance and when it's not. The short answer is that probably 95% of the time you get asked this question, the answer is no. So that begs the question, if it's almost never good to buy the extra warranty on something, why would companies make this such a big part of their offer in the first place? The truth is, it makes money and they know that most people will buy it. So they'll gladly play into your human tendency to be risk averse. Risk aversion means that human beings tend to avoid taking any risks, even if they're good risks to take. Back 10,000 years ago, if you heard a noise coming behind a blueberry bush, it was a good bet to assume it was a lion and run away. Even if you think it was probably a squirrel, all it takes is one time for it to be a lion for you to get eaten. And so this risk aversion is wired into our brains. We haven't evolved to be good at making the complex decisions we face today. We have certain inherent decision-making fallacies that lead us to making poor decisions, especially when it comes to finances and numbers. But you can learn how to teach yourself to be a good financial thinker and take your learning back into your own hands, as I've hopefully helped you do here with this video. So that's it. Now you should understand how companies price their insurance and how you can decide whether buying insurance is a good bet for you or not. The thing to understand here is that it may not make that much of a difference on any one purchase. But if you spend a lifetime making wrong decisions about this, it can end up costing you thousands of dollars. Now, just to clarify, this was geared toward buying insurance on tangible products. I'm not talking about buying life insurance or health insurance or anything like that. those are different. So that's all. I know this one was filled with numbers, so if you have any questions, please comment them below. Also, I haven't done much research on this, but it would be funny to see what the most ridiculous thing a company has offered a warranty product on. So comment that below if you can find anything ridiculous. If you learned anything from this video, please hit the like button down below. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and with more people seeing these videos. I would really appreciate it a lot. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. I make videos on finance and investing related topics. And from time to time, I also just teach you some cool stuff. So that's all. I hope you got some value from this, and I'll see you in another video.